What is going on, guys? Welcome everybody back to another video, another objectives guide. Today we're going to be looking at Nations Dynamic Duo 4 objectives. Obviously this is the fourth one in I think 5 days, so it is quite good that EA are keeping regular with these, and I have heard on a grapevine they are going to be doing one from every nation. I'm not sure how true that is. They could very well just be choosing one from every continent for, say, objectives. Say we've obviously got Asia here, and you could have had, like, you know, Europe here, Africa here, South America here. They could be going down that route. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see. And if they do Brazil, France, etc., I'd probably assume that'd be too good to be objectives. But I suppose we will wait and see, lads. If you are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Hopefully today I will answer all of your unanswered questions. If I do leave any of your questions unanswered, make sure to let me know down below. But there will be a chapters section where you can skip to the point of the video that you want to if you do have any questions. But let's get into it. Now, lads, similar with the Dynamic Duo 2 objectives for the Duncan card, right? Similar with these ones, this is incredibly easy and it's going to work the same, okay? And you can as well double up on them. So you can do two birds with one stone. You can do Nations Dynamic Duo 2 with Duncan and a Skiasi card. And you can also do this Dynamic Duo 4 objectives at the same time. That is just a little bit of a heads up that if you guys want to do that, I would recommend that. But for the sake of the video today, lads, we are going to disregard the Duncan objectives today and focus on him. But I did want to leave us in the video. If you do want to double up on them, then you most definitely can do that, and that would work. But anyways, we've got score 4 goals using players with at least 80 shooting in squad battles on at least semi-pro, or you do have that division rivals option. You've got assist 4 goals using a player from South Korea, and you've got score 10 goals in squad battles on at least semi-pro to unlock Lee Dong-jan. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. You then want to assist using Dynamic Duo Lee Dong in 3 separate matches on at least semi-pro, and you've got win 8 separate matches with him in the starting lineup. Lads, as I said, this is the exact same as the Nations Dynamic Duo 2 ones. This is going to be incredibly easy, lads. Here's what you do. It is literally so straightforward. So as you can see, there's no requirements, I guess you can say. There is no like at least 5 Korea players, or for the Ghana one, it's not at least 5 Ghana players in your starting squad. That is not a requirement. So what you can do, right, is you can literally go ahead and jump into a squad battles game, score 10 goals in that match, right, and you'll get some goals with players with at least 80 shooting whilst you're doing it as well. So you go into one game, try get 10 goals in one match, and you score 4 goals with a player with at least 80 shooting. You'll then get this card. After you get this card, you'll then go ahead, claim this card, and you just have to assist 4 goals with him, along with assisting him as well in 3 separate matches, which you'll also get these assist 4 goals. So that's also kind of 2 birds with 1 stone. Then you just have to win 8 matches with him in your starting squad. With him in your starting squad, lads, for the quote-unquote squad builder, you're literally going to want to just use your main team. So what you're going to want to do, and we'll start off with tip number 1, lads, and this is technically, I guess, the squad builder. There's going to be 2 tips today. This is incredibly easy, as I said, lads. This is like a very easy objective. Now, you want to go over, you want to find Korea. I was trying to find Korea for so long, by the way. I was just looking under K, and I was like, maybe it's under South Korea, maybe it's under S, but no, it was under Republic of Korea. But anyways, what you're going to want to do is you go into a squad battles match, which I'll get into that shortly. You want to score 10 goals in one match, okay? And I'll show you what you can do to go about that and to try get all the goals in one match, and you'll then get this Lee Dong-jan card, alright? Now, as you can see, he's a preferred position of right mid, or he can play right wing. That doesn't matter too much, lads, because it shouldn't be too much of an issue where he plays. You just want to play him in the attack, okay? So I could go ahead and slot him in at right mid if I want, but he'll be on 0 chemistry, and this year, 0 chemistry, if you play someone on 0 chem, or play them at striker on, say, 0 chem, it will make literally no difference. So you could easily go ahead and I could just chuck him as my striker, go into the game, and he'll be my man up top. And once again, the thing is, this year no one can get minus chem points, so he'd still play to what his attributes say. And then from there, you'll want to get the assist with Korean players, which obviously is going to be from Lee Dong-jan, and as well just winning games with him in your squad. Now, when it comes to the squad battles, lads, alright, and this is tip number 2, this is a little bit of a squad battles tip. Now, for the 10 goals in one match, it is on at least semi-pro, and you can get this done by simply playing a poor enough team. I'd be pretty confident in saying 80 to 90% of you guys watching this video would be able to score 10 or more goals against a semi-pro AI. You may be like, Dave, this semi-pro is a little bit tough. I'm new to the game. I'm not sure I'd be able to do that. Well, basically with squad battles, as you can see, we get given an 88 rated squad with 33 chem. We do not want to play that. An 83 with 28 chem is still tricky, but it's beatable. An 85 with 31 chem is quite tricky as well. But we do have a 76 rating squad with 8 chemistry as an option here. And if we have a look at them, I've got a pretty poor bench, which I think brings down the rating a little bit, and it's a little bit glitched, but what I can see is that I've got some, and if I remove my webcam, you guys can see as well, it's obviously a little bit glitched and the team is invisible, but I've got a pretty average team. I've got silvers, I've got gold commons in there, etc. So this would definitely be a beatable team on semi-pro. So we'd go ahead and play that, choose semi-pro with your main team to get the 10 goals in one match, and from that point onwards, you want to put your, I forgot his name, you want to put the Korean card you get for scoring 10 goals in your starting lineup, and you can continue to either do it in squad battles, or you can do it in division rivals if you want. Now, it wouldn't actually be an awful idea to do it in division rivals, because we do have some milestone rewards in like literally a day and a half. So even if you can play the game with them in your squad, there'll be people doing gold and gold, there'll be people probably rubber banding, so that is always an option as well. Now, I will circle where the option would be, but you will have an option to refresh your opponents every 15 or 20 minutes. Once this is my first refresh, I do not have the option there. So if I was to theoretically, I cannot really speak, go ahead and play this game against a 76 rated team on semi-pro, load out of the game, the option should be there that you can update your opponents and refresh it, and from that point onwards, you can do it every 15 minutes. So if you do it in squad battles, you can have a constant cycle of play semi-pro, finish the game, refresh, play the worst team, and just keep doing that, keep playing the worst team. It's very self-explanatory, lads. So for the overview, you've got score 4 goals using players with at least 80 shooting. You'll be getting that done at the same time as you're scoring 10 goals in a single match if possible. If it takes you a couple matches, it takes you a couple matches, but it is more than doable, as I said, against a poor team on semi-pro to score 10 in one match. You'll then unlock this Lee Dong-jun card, and what you'll then do with him, then chuck him in your squad. Chuck him in your squad on 0 chemistry. It does not matter. Chuck him in at striker, and you'll then have assist 4 using a player from South Korea, which will be obviously Lee Dong-jun, and then you've got assist using dynamic duo Lee Dong-jun as well, which will just be getting done at the same time. That's 2 birds with 1 stone, and whilst doing this, you're going to want to be winning 8 separate matches with him in your starting squad on at least semi-pro. If you decide to do it in rivals, that is definitely a possibility. If you decide to do it in squad battles, remember to keep refreshing, playing for poor teams. If you are a little bit new to the game, you're not the best, but I would definitely play the worst team to try get these 10 goals in one match to limit that time and do this objective as fast as possible. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below. Will you be completing? And I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out, lads.